What's up, Big Brother fans? I am back with yet another review of yet another episode of Season 16 of Big Brother, CBS's hit reality show, my favorite reality show. So what I do, if you have not seen any of my other videos, is I do a recap and review of the entire episode. I do a bullet point list of every single thing that happens. That's right, everything. And I put it right here, make a notepad list as I'm watching it. And then I kind of just talk about it. And if I feel like interjecting my opinion, I kind of do here and there. So if you haven't seen this episode, pause this and make sure you watch the episode, or you're going to get a lot of things spoiled. I don't like ruining people's experience watching like my favorite show. So keep that in mind. So pause this video if you haven't watched it. So I kind of am going to recap my what happens. I'm just going to interject my opinion. So previously on Big Brother, Nicole put Zach and Jocasta on the block. Her plan was to backdoor Frankie. Nicole, Hayden, and Derek and Cody formed the Rationale, a new side alliance to kind of be their little protection in case the detonators don't work, or in case the bomb squad is dissolved, which it basically is. Derek and Cody are Team Detonator, a two-man Final Two alliance. When they realized Christine was playing multiple alliances, they started to think maybe she was, not the decent person they thought she was. Christine got the golden power veto and wants Zach out. Zach thinks that he'll stay regardless. Yeah. So now, cut to episode number 20 of Big Brother Season 16. It's time. It's a live episode. Julie Chen opens the show and she lets us know that it is a double eviction night. Big things gonna be happening tonight. Let's see. An entire week of Big Brother within one night, and there's no going home. The jury starts this very evening. Derek, Cody, and Hayden are talking and they want Zach out. They're going Team Detonator hard. He's too much of a risk, too much, distraction for them. Puts a big target on their backs. Cody and Derek are talking in the room, and Frankie comes in and realizes they are talking and aligned. And he's like, obviously he's a very nosy person. Not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah. Frankie goes back. They show some footage from day 27 when Zach says Zach, Derek, and Cody are in the Los Tres Amigos. And he realizes that it wasn't just a joke, that they were being serious. There is an alliance. Frankie confronts Derek in the HOH room about it, and Derek is in full force damage control, saying, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It was just a joke. Me and you, man, we're cool. No side alliances for sure, dude." Frankie in diary says Zach has lost the trust of the Detonator Alliance, and he is upset, considering he loves him. Zanky, hashtag Zanky. Derek has convinced Frankie to get him out. He's doing really good at it. And while playing pool, is talking with Caleb about getting Zach out. Caleb is very apprehensive regarding it. He's trying to keep the numbers in his favor. It would be dumb to get him out. Why get someone who isn't going to vote for him this week or probably next week? Why get him out when he could get someone that's not going to further his game any further? And that makes sense. I can understand it. Caleb's getting smarter. Derek in diary says it would be a mistake to get rid of his numbers. Zach is a number, so in hindsight, he's gonna probably keep him. He tells Cody, who says he is about to, crap his pants. Cody goes to Christine and says that Nicole is playing all of us. Christine can't believe it. They start to get this kind of little hatred going for Nicole. Cody goes to Christine and says that Nicole is, I said that playing it. Nicole walks in as they are talking but leaves. Christine can't believe that there is this other alliance. Cody says that he hears that it was Frankie. If it's not Frankie, then Christine's up next. Frankie comes in and Cody fills him in on the details. They decide to form an unholy alliance to keep Zach in. Now we're live with Julie Chen. Tonight, the double HOH twist is dead, but only for 1 hour. Double eviction. You are going to jury if you are voted out. One of the two people voted out this evening. It's now time for speeches. Jocasta is blah, 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 blah. God would appreciate to stay. I'm not a Jocasta fan. I think she's annoying. I think she's self-righteous, annoying, and self-righteous. Also annoying and overbearing. She's one of those people that thinks that she is a more valuable asset than she is. She comes off as not doing anything ever. And then there's Zach says, roses are red, violets are blue. The wrong vote may cost you. So when you walk in the room, vote for Jocasta. That was pretty funny. The live vote is right now, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the live vote? Donnie voted for Zack Attack. Caleb voted for My Holy Rolla, Jocasta. Christine voted for Jocasta. Derek voted for Jocasta. Cody voted for Mama, meaning Jocasta. Hayden voted for Zach. Frankie voted for Jocasta. Victoria voted for Jocasta. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I can't tell you how excited I was to see Jocasta get the boot. With 6 votes to evict, Jocasta has been evicted. Zach he does this really annoying clap, like this slow clap, and it's so loud. He's not known as being this really, like, genuinely good person, but it was a real classless thing to do. Like, as much as I don't like Jocasta as a viewer of the show, I wouldn't have done that. But that's Zach. Zach's also the person who called Nicole a Fruit Loop dingus for some reason. Jocasta says she's not surprised outside when talking with Julie. The reason she's here is because she doesn't lie. It's because you suck and you're annoying and no one likes you. Sorry for being negative. Julie says that Jocasta has a chance to possibly come back and expect the unexpected. New HOH competition. Nicole, as outgoing head of household, cannot compete. It's like a mathalon thing. It's yes or no or exactly questions. Number 1. During the BB Cup competition, how many prize trays were made? Was it 4 trays? The correct answer was exactly. Caleb, Christine, and Zach are the only people that got it right and are left. I think they were expecting it, like the last HOH competition, to have go to 13 questions and have to do the number thing. No, everyone sucked except for Caleb, Christine, and Zach. So everyone got the boot except for those 3. So number 2, how many times were house guests' choice chips drawn at the picking a choice? Was it 3 times? The correct answer was less. Zach is wrong, meaning Caleb and Christine are the only 2 left. Number 3, Miami Lice. How many total lice letters were used in total? Was it 49? The correct answer was more. It was 52. Number 4, they both got it right. Number 4, what were the total amount of puzzle pieces in the abracadabra? I can't say that. I never can say. It's not abracadabra. I want to say that. Abracadabra competition. Was it 22? The correct answer was more. Caleb gets it right. He is the new HOH. Excuse me. Now time for the live nomination ceremony. The first of the evening. Julie tells all the house guests to get their butts in there. They are taking some serious time. Caleb, as head of household, has to nominate 2 house guests. He says some little quick thing, and he puts up Hayden and Donnie. America's team. Their mission is to work together to make... there are 2 things that they have to decide between, is to work together to get someone to go up as a pawn and actually get them out, or create and make up a fake alliance with someone they trust the least. Now, America is given the option to choose between these 2. Work together to get someone to go up as a pawn and actually get them out. Create and make up a fake alliance with someone they trust the least. Let's say work together and get someone to go up as a pawn and actually get them out. I think that's the one they're going to go through. It's now time, ladies and gentlemen, for your power of veto. Christine, Caleb, Hayden, Donnie, Derek, and Victoria. They have to run down a slippery bubble bath thingy into a huge container, like a bass, and find a rubber ducky of these balls, and find a rubber ducky to win. They have to actually get 3 of them. Zach finds his first rubber ducky. Donnie finds his first rubber ducky. Then Zach does as well. He actually gets a second, rubber ducky. Hayden finds his first rubber ducky. Christine finds one. Caleb found his first one. Donnie actually gets to number 2. Caleb gets to number 2. Victoria finds her first one. LOL. Donnie has found his 3rd rubber duck. Now he has to run back and grab the POV chain all the way at the end of this run, and then run back and hit the lever. Caleb was so close, he almost got it, but Donnie got it. He was down for the count afterwards. He was huffing and puffing. I can't blame him. I think I'd be doing just about the same thing. My reaction wouldn't be any different than old Donnie. Beard. Alright, power veto ceremony. Donnie can either remove himself or have Hayden leave it as it lies. Donnie uses it on himself, of course. Caleb has to nominate a replacement nominee. He puts up Nicole. Immediate sad face happens right there. This cute couple is about to be split up. These are like two people I actually liked in the house. It's now time for speeches. Hayden, Frankie, and Christine have been planting seeds since day one. Zach is a cool dude, and he agrees. Nicole says a lot of people are dirty. Christine and Frankie try to get Zach out, so Zach, keep that in mind. Cody, it's now time for the live vote. Cody votes for Nicole. Christine votes for Hayden. Derek votes for Hayden. Donnie votes for Nicole. Frankie votes for Hayden. Zach votes for Hayden. Victoria votes for Hayden. By a vote of 5-7, Hayden is evicted. I gotta think the reason why they did this is because he's more of a power threat. Even though Nicole has won more competitions than Hayden, they don't see her as a threat. She's, they're both goofy people. They're both fun-loving. That's why I like these two people. They're the two people I would probably want to hang out with if I had to pick two people. If I had the opportunity to pick two people. Nicole is arguing with Christine as it goes to Hayden outside with Julie. Hayden is trying to figure out when the alliance went out. He was mad at Frankie when he heard Jocasta was being evicted because he was under the impression that Zach was getting the boot. Julie brings up Nicole, and he says he's a surfer from LA and she's a country girl ready to get married, and that he really likes her, but let's see how it goes. He doesn't want to make any promises. Julie tells him that he has the opportunity to come back, and he's all about that. Expect the unexpected. So I guess right now I'm rooting for Nicole. She's the underdog. Sometimes this is happening. My opinion changes here and there about who I like this season, and so far right now I'm rooting mainly for Nicole to win. She's a super duper underdog right now. I'm actually kind of rooting for Caleb. Caleb's on the outs. I really like Derek and Cody, but them getting rid of Hayden and splitting up that alliance really ticked me off. So, Nicole, Donnie's alright, but Donnie, he plays dumb, but he's smarter than he lets on. I know it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm rooting for Nicole. I want Nicole to win. I would love to see somehow Hayden get back in there. Maybe Nicole and possibly, Victoria and Caleb. On the previous episode, the Adam and Eve thing, they started to get a little bonding there. Maybe they can kind of get an alliance with Nicole. Caleb is super strong. Maybe they can try and get something done, but as of right now, detonators are in full force. They're probably going to take the whole season, but you never know. So I want to know what you guys think of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. All the best to you and yours. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube at London Hawthorne. Thanks a lot for watching. All the best. Have a good one.